I'm Richard Lewis reporting for Garavtsov, and I'm here with the burly Russian frame of sLivko. It's going to be great to finally get to talk to this guy. Let's start at the beginning. You were at the top of Reddit yesterday, I think it was, because there was talk about IEM having delays, and then in your game you decided to do a 6-pool. So everyone was like, what's happening here? And they see that, well, they saw that as a negative thing. So I wanted to ask you straight away, why the 6-pool? What happened?
Because I now style of Virtuoso. Here playing all in, it's 2 proxy barracks or play so greedy. That's why I think 6-pool, but I play to 7-pool. 7-pool, it's counter build, and I have a good chance to win. That's why Virtuoso so strong, and next game so more delay, so more nervously, I can have more mistake, and that's why I lose. That's why I think, okay, I can riskly, and I win. it's good really, because Virtuoso have mistake. He played to counter build, but he have so many mistake, how I say, because so much delay, so many nerves. It's IEM, it's main event in the year, really. So big prize pool, so big names in this tournament, and that's why all people and all not machine.
So it was nothing to do with delays. Some people were, saying that maybe it was to do with what was happening in the tournament, and you were pressured into that. You were always going to play 6-pool against. I mean, that was always going to happen. You weren't sort of, pressured into playing that strategy.
Yeah, but sorry. No,
it's okay. It's okay. Well, I mean, like some people were saying on Reddit that you were kind of, because of the delays, you had to play fast.
It's not because delays. It's because Virtuoso have style.
Yeah.
I know how he plays. That's why I play. It's was my build order. I have right on the paper my build order with all opponents. How I playing, and it's be my plan. Was my plan. Yeah.
Right. I want to talk a little bit about your career, how it's been so far. You used to be on, I always mispronounce this, Rock's Kiss, where you had lots of big, Russian names around you. Now you're at Virtus.Pro. You're the only StarCraft 2 player. What's it like being the big guy at an organization that maybe isn't as well known as others in StarCraft?
It's good.
Is there any pressure that comes with that? Is there any? You're the focal point, kind of like how Dimaga was at MTW. You're the guy.
No, I don't think that it's same how Dimaga, because Dimaga it's really big name in the World StarCraft 2, but I am a so little name. That's why it's not close. But I don't know. It's only I'm alone in Virtus.Pro because they can't invite another player, because another good player in good team and have good resolution. But we not have in StarCraft 2 new player who really good, really, and he want to invite Russian. It's main.
Of course.
Main South to Russian scene, and we on Russia not have a really good player who now have team. That's why I alone.
Would you like more people in the team? Like, do you get not lonely, but you know what I mean? You don't have that dynamic. There's no one to train with, no one to talk to. You have to kind of look outside of the organization. No,
but I think you train. Sometimes if you have so more people in team, you sometimes you're not playing with these people, because you have. If you're a good player, you have so more friends and sparring partner to playing, and you play with another player sometimes. That's why, it's and it is. It was.
Right. So I know about your kind of career progress. Recently, you've been playing, I think, really well, and certainly you'd made a lot of progress before Heart of the Swarm. I think you had IEM was top 8, I think it was, and then the event after that you were 3rd or 4th, I think. Now you've gone out in the kind of group stage here. So, are you? I mean, obviously you're disappointed. That's a dumb question, but do you feel Heart of the Swarm has derailed you? Are you philosophical about it, like, or are you really, pissed off? Do you think you could have done much better here?
Yeah, I think I can play much better, and I think that I have so not more time for practice because I playing in Wings of Liberty all time, and I only started HOTS when was official release. IEM says that.
Oh right.
Yeah, I have only 10 days for training, and I think I play maybe 300, maybe 400 matches for these days, and it's not more. I not understand PvZ how I can win, and you see my game. I lose 5 macro game. Really no chance. Okay, now I have better. My skill is better in PvZ, but I know, but I lose now. I have next event. I think I was play better with Protoss, but now it's enough what I can do. I'm not playing anything bad, but I don't have time for training because so little time. I not understand it a lot.
Well, what are your impressions of Heart of the Swarm? Because there's been a lot of surprising results, and I think a lot of players are struggling to find the new meta and to really learn the balance of the game. Do you think it's a good thing? I mean, for StarCraft, do you think it needed, this new patch to really reinvigorate the game?
Yeah, of course. I think it's needed for public, for player, because it's so interesting game. Really, it's better game. I think really so good game, but it's so bad for player who from on IEM now. That's why we don't have time for practice. And
but your style in particular is one. You know, you do a Broodlord infester. You play defensive. You're a late game player, and I think Heart of the Swarm people are playing more aggressive. It's a bit more fast-paced early game. So how are you gonna get around that? How are you going to improve?
Yeah, I must change my style. I play so defensive in Wings of Liberty because I not see a good strategy how I can aggressive, and if it's aggressive fail, how I can win later. That's why you can show more game how good Zerg lose to a low level another opponent, another race, because he attack Protoss maybe defense, and then you can't go to Broodlord, you die about 200 limits of Protoss. That's why you have some problem. Yeah, and that's why I play only to defense. I try defense and no aggressive, but now I have more units for my strategy, and I think I was play is another style, and all be okay.
I want to talk to you about the kind of the spectator element of the game, because a lot of people were saying how it needed something to become more exciting. I know you've obviously been playing and you probably haven't had time to watch the games, but do you feel that people will start to want to watch StarCraft 2 again now with Heart of the Swarm? We'll see bigger stream numbers, games will become more exciting, more different?
Yeah, I think interesting for this game was more people coming. Yeah, I think.
Nice and easy. Right. What about just kind of the whole tournament here in general? Because I want to ask you about who's going to win. How do you see it all going? Now that you're out, obviously you can say whatever you want. You don't have to say I'm going to win or whatever. So, who do you think's going to emerge triumphant? Because we've had a lot of upsets. So who's going to win?
This tournament, I think.
Yeah, this tournament.
Win Young one, maybe Parting. I think they play so good because they beat me. No, it's one like funny. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think Protoss win this tournament. I don't know why, but I think they win.
Now, I wanted to save this question till the end. One of my first memories of you was at Home Story Cup, and you just lost the game. And I was thinking, I want to interview this guy, but you were very angry, like so emotional, and you hit a door and you were like, whoa, and I thought, I'm not going to ask him, it's a bad time. One of the things I think I like about you is you are not afraid to show your emotions, whereas a lot of players are. They kind of just win or lose, it's very level-headed. You seem a very passionate player. Is that something deliberate? I mean, do you care about showing those emotions? Do you try to hide them, or does it just come out because you care so much about the game?
I think sometimes you try that emotional stay in you. You try, but sometimes it's so angry because I remember this on Home Story Cup. I played so bad, I am angry when I play so bad. If I play good and lose, okay, no problem. Opponent is really better me, and okay, he must win. But when I lose and I play bad, it's really I'm emotional so badly. I'm so angry because I won't crash sometimes, maybe kill my opponent. I don't know really, but I must kill myself because I am play bad. Yeah. You only, I don't know.
Is it? I mean, does it start coming into your mind that in the game, if you know you're losing and you know you're going to lose, can you feel it building up, or are you, somebody who is getting better at controlling their emotions? Because there's a lot at stake when you're on stage. It's again, that word pressure. It's just very hard.
Yeah, I think if you want to win all tournament, you must not have emotion. You must play how machine. You know mushroom only. So to Korean, they win tournament and okay, thank you, goodbye. I go, really. But so how another player win, sometimes maybe Dimago.
Yeah. But it's nice to see someone who shows how much it means when they lose. I mean, we've started to see players, they do punch the air now, and we saw Snoop crying at Home Story Cup. Great scenes, brilliant to watch for the fans. But I think you're the only guy who, when he loses, looks angry. Like everyone else, like you say, they bow, and I think it's great. I don't change that. I think people like it.
Maybe.
Just my opinion. Okay, so very last thing. Where will people see you playing next after this? Because I know you've got a lot of fans in Russia, all over the world, obviously. But where can people see you competing?
My next event was DreamHack. It's in the world, and Russian event. It's Tech Labs. It's Russian. No, this event. Yeah, and I was playing in Moscow. Yeah, and then DreamHack.
Is there anything you'd like to say in Russian for the Russian fans out there?
Болейте за меня, всем спасибо. And for English, for another, thank you, my sponsor. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for this interview. Yeah, and sorry for my bad English. I must learning. Yeah, thanks a lot, all.
Okay, well, look, a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm glad you weren't angry this time, because you're quite a frightening guy, but in a nice way. But to all the people out there at cadred.org, do stay tuned to the website. We're going to have more interviews like this one from here at the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship Finals in Hanover.